Yeah, my name is Gary Stewart, and we're at Ballymoss Stud here in County Down. It's a sport horse breeding stud and production of young horses for the show jumping industry. Family run, my wife and daughter, and it's very much self-contained within the family unit. With sport horses, nutrient value of feeding is particularly essential and important because as well as the stress factors, we've found that a lot of sport horses have been suffering from gastric problems in their digestive system. And through what I've been reading online and stuff, I became aware that a lot of chemicals in the ground from fertilizers that we consistently use to produce forage to feed the horses through the winter time can contribute to this. So I was keen to move away, if I could, from as much reliance on the chemical fertilizers and go back to something more natural and hopefully improve the feed value at the same time. At the beginning of early March, I contacted Supersoil, having seen a post on Facebook, and I'd been reading the comments, and as with a lot of things on Facebook, you can very quickly pick up the skepticism in the marketplace. If something usually is too good, seems too good to be true, it usually isn't true. And I contacted Supersoil and we discussed the product, and I got a bit of the background into the product and the fact that it was totally natural. And I thought, well, we can do a trial on half of my cutting ground with Supersoil only. And no chemical fertilizers, and compare it to some of the ground that just only got chemical fertilizers. The normal fertilizer that we would use for horses would be 20-10-10 or maybe 25-5, a little sulfur. So it's nothing rocket powered that we would use. So the field that we're in here at the moment is a 2-acre field that received only Supersoil. It has received no chemical fertilizers from the spring of last year. And the grass you're seeing at the moment blowing in the wind here is purely as a product of Supersoil that was applied on the 18th of March. So we're coming towards 8 weeks this weekend, and I think what you see in the grass growth speaks for itself, because after this grass was cut last year, it would also have been grazed in the back end. So it started from a very low yield on the ground to, I'm sure we've got 10, 12 inches blowing around me here at the moment. So yes, I'm very impressed, very easily applied. I mixed a kilo of the Supersoil powder in 1,000 litres of water in the sprayer. I didn't have to change jets on the boom. I travelled the ground, sprayed it out, no blockages whatsoever. And when I looked at the tank afterwards, absolutely no residue left at the bottom of the tank either. So it's totally soluble, very, very easily applied. And I'm delighted with the results. When I sprayed the Supersoil on the ground, there are also neighbouring fields that have been treated with the chemical fertilizer. And when I look at them, certainly the growth at the moment in the fields with the Supersoil only is comparable to that with the fields that the nitrogen chemical fertilizer, the 25-5, has been applied to. The fact that it's a totally natural product, organic, and comply with organic farming, can only be a good thing. And I certainly would recommend it to anybody else in the equine industry to try it. I'm sure you'll find the same results and you'll be equally as happy as what I have. So yeah, I would certainly recommend it. Anybody who wants to, certainly the website's up there. I think it's supersoil.ie, and I found them very, very helpful.